Donald Trump made a rare visit to California. With only 53 days to go until the election, it seems kind of odd to go to a place that you're surely going to lose. But it seems like Donald Trump was there mostly to promote his golf course and take some questions from reporters. He tried to paint a picture that Kamala Harris had ruined California and would do that to the rest of America if she became president. But it was a question from a Fox News reporter that seemed to upset Donald Trump greatly. Wait until you see the question that triggered Donald Trump and watch his response afterwards. Kamala Harris said she worked at McDonald's when she was younger, but there's no evidence to prove this, and so the right has been obsessed with this talking point that she made it up. Well, Detective Donald Trump is on the case.
Then you have Kamala's claim that she worked at McDonald's. She never worked at McDonald's. It's a lie. They went in, they investigated it, and the fake news won't report that. They won't report it. The only one that reported it was Fox, but the fake news won't. She never worked at McDonald's. She said she stood over those French fries when they were being fried, and it was so tough work. She never worked there. She's a liar. She's a liar.
I don't think the low energy from Donald Trump is selling this point the way he thinks it does. And something just seemed to be off about Donald Trump today. He even had a strange glitch at one point.
I attribute to ICE and Border Patrol. They're incredible people. Not only is Comrade Howard, I mean, if you take a look at this.
Is Donald Trump okay? What was that? Trump also took out some time to threaten Governor Gavin Newsom.
Automobile industry is dead. The water coming here is dead. And Gavin Newsom is going to sign those papers. And if he doesn't sign those papers, we won't give him money to put out all his fires. And if we don't give him the money to put out his fires, he's got problems. He's a lousy governor.
And before getting into it with a Fox News reporter, Donald Trump decided to talk about Springfield, Ohio some more. This is where 20,000 Haitian immigrants have been getting a hard time ever since Donald Trump and the right have shined a spotlight on them and made up rumors that they're kidnapping people's pets and eating them.
In Springfield, Ohio, 20,000 illegal Haitian migrants have descended upon a town of 58,000 people, destroying their way of life. They've destroyed the place. And people don't like to talk about it because even the town doesn't like to talk about it because it sounds so bad for the town.
These 20,000 Haitian immigrants are not here illegally. They have temporary protected status from the federal government. And they're being welcomed by the city because they're filling much needed jobs like in factories, and they're help reinvigorating the community. And then Donald Trump said something truly unhinged. He said he would deport these legal immigrants from Springfield, Ohio. And guess where he said he would send them?
No, I will. Maybe Springfield, maybe Aurora, maybe both. We'll go there. I can say this. We will do large deportations from Springfield, Ohio. Large deportations. We're going to get these people out. We're bringing them back to Venezuela. You know, he told Biden he's not accepting anybody back. They moved all their criminals. Not all of them, but the rest are moving in now.
So Donald Trump wants to send legal immigrants from Haiti back to Venezuela. That makes no sense at all. Springfield, Ohio has seen all sorts of problems since Donald Trump mentioned them during the presidential debate. And now 2 schools had to be evacuated because of bomb threats. And when a reporter asked Donald Trump why he continues to spread this nonsense about pets being abducted and eaten, Donald Trump had a chance to lower the temperature. But of course, he didn't do that.
The mayor of Springfield, Ohio, the police chief, the Republican governor of Ohio have all debunked this story about people eating pets. And now there are bomb threats at schools and kids being evacuated. Why do you still spread this false story?
The real threat is what's happening at our border. Because you have thousands of people being killed by illegal migrants coming in and also dying. You have women dying as they come up. They're coming up in large groups. We call it a caravan. I think I came up with that name, but it's really what it is. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people.
You know, a real leader would have said enough is enough. I don't care how mad you are about an issue. There is no room in our politics for sending bomb threats to public schools. But of course, Donald Trump didn't do that, and he changed the subject. And that's exactly why he should never be allowed back in the White House. This man just fans the flames and causes more problems in America. Trump also took a couple questions about his new friend Laura Loomer. This is the right-wing provocateur who he's been traveling with recently that's made some racist remarks about Kamala Harris.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Republican colleagues or your allies who are concerned about your close relationship with Laura Loomer?
Well, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign. I'm not sure why you asked that question, but Laura is a supporter. I don't control Laura. Laura has to say what she wants. She's a free spirit. Well, I don't know. I mean, look, I can't tell Laura what to do. Laura's a supporter. I have a lot of supporters, but I don't know what exactly you're referring to.
How hard would it be for Donald Trump to distance himself from Laura Loomer after she made those racist remarks? But of course, she's speaking for him, so he does not want to condemn her. Really a low point for the Trump campaign. But the reporters weren't done with him about Laura Loomer.
What value do you feel that Laura Loomer brings to you? And has nobody told you about the conspiracy theories that she is promoting?
No, I don't know that much about it. No, I don't. I know she's a big fan of the campaign, but I really don't know. I would say that, well, she brings a spirit to us that a lot of people have. We have very spirited people. And in all fairness to her, she hates seeing what's happened to the country, I guess. I mean, she hates seeing what's happened to the country. So do I. It's very sad.
So Donald Trump conveniently doesn't know what Laura Loomer has said, but he does know she cares very much about this country. Meanwhile, Laura Loomer is spreading conspiracy theories about 9/11 the day after the anniversary. And then, in a glaring sign that things are not going well for Donald Trump, he decided to snap on a Fox News reporter of all people. Watch this.
On the debate, first of all, I know you've said that you will not do another debate. Some of your own Republican allies have come out and said that you missed the mark, that you missed
No, excuse me. Most of my Republican allies had said I was great in the debate. You're just like, a lot of other people at Fox. Well, why don't you say 94% of the Republicans said I did phenomenally in the debate. Some said that I could have been tougher. I don't know how I could have been tougher when I said he's the worst president and she is the worst vice president in the history of our country. 94% of the Republicans, and the only one that wouldn't would maybe a Mitt Romney or somebody like that. But we've gotten great praise for the debate, and based on the polls, like Rasmussen being up 6 today, the first poll out, based on the polls, obviously, I did well in the debate. Also, based on the debate polls, where I sometimes had, in one case, 92% win. So, look, you come from Fox. You shouldn't play the same game as everybody else. Go ahead. Go ahead.
When even Fox News is betraying you, you know your campaign is in a lot of trouble. Donald Trump had a disastrous press conference out there in California, and he seemed to just dig a deeper hole for himself. Whether it's fanning the flames over debunked stories about immigrants kidnapping people's pets and eating them, or his association with Laura Loomer, Donald Trump is just getting a ton of bad press right now, and he's his own worst enemy. Kamala Harris has challenged Donald Trump to a second debate after having a wonderful performance and getting all sorts of praises. But Donald Trump cowardly doesn't want to meet her on that debate stage again because he knows things did not go well. But if things keep going this poorly for Donald Trump, then he just might have to take her up on that offer in a desperate Hail Mary to save his campaign.